up here in Peru, and the address of the place I'm going, there's nothing there. Like, the address doesn't exist. So my GPS is telling me to go somewhere else, but it's not the address we need to go. So I got directions off of Melton, and their directions will get off of exit 73, which we're coming up on. That's Plank Road. And hang a right. Go out there, and it should be on the left-hand side.
Exit right, then turn left.
This is a different address. I don't know what address this is. This is just an address downtown somewhere. On my GPS, it's telling me to go because the address doesn't exist when you put it in with the GPS. I did look it up on Google Maps. And Google Maps just showed that address is just an empty field. But when I went on the street view, I zoomed on the street view, you can move around like you're driving a car on the street or whatever. Here's my Plank Road, exit 73. When on the street view, you can see a sign that said Northern White Sands, I think the name of the place, and you can see the building in the background. So they obviously built something since that Google Map overhead picture was taken. But from the street view, you can see it. I think this is right, exit 73 on the Plank Road. Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Left.
This is gonna be sketchy. I love this. Definitely.
Turn right.
This is definitely flying by the seat of your pants right here. So it said turn right on Plank Road, and then go down here, it's on the left-hand side.
Turn right.
So I don't know how far down. Got it good. There is a name there. Yeah. I don't know what the... Sign anyways. 6,000 Plank Road, Peru, Illinois. I'd say that was it. Northern White Sand. See if I can find a shipping office. You've seen us pulling in here. We went in, got our paperwork, and we are getting loaded as we speak. He's already got 2 skids. I'm getting 15 skids. So I told him he's gonna put one in the center. And then I said, start in the center and build out. Just center up the load on the, do it like that. So I'm trying to, 15's 2, 4, 6, 8, or 2, 4, 6. That'd be 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't know. I'm not sure how he's doing it, but I told him to start in the center and work his way out. So that's what he's gonna do. So I'm gonna give him a couple minutes. I'm gonna go outside and start pulling out some straps. This is a no tarp load, so as soon as he gets it loaded, we're gonna throw straps, throw a bulkhead on the front, and head towards Kentucky. So we are loaded, ready to rock and roll. They gave me 15 bags. Told them to load them center. So here's the center mark on my trailer, and that is the center of the load. If we do 1, 2, 3, 4, almost dead center, 1, 2, 3, and then a single in the front. They normally put that in the middle, but he put it in the front. Hopefully we won't be overweight. That's what we got. 15 bags, 2 straps in the back, 2 straps in the front, and a strap all the way around it. And then that's it, 45,000 pounds. So 3,000 pounds a bag, what they told me. Each bag weighs 3, so 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 43, 44, 45, and a bulkhead in the front. Let's go scale this thing. They loaded me pretty quick over here in Peru with my sand, 15 bags of sand. And I'm looking at my gauge. They said they loaded the guy yesterday and he was 2,000 pounds overweight. So they dropped the amount of bags. They were putting 16 bags on. They dropped it to 15 bags. They said each bag weighs 3,000 pounds, so that put him 1,000 pounds underweight. They didn't say if he was over on the tandems or just over total weight. They didn't say what it was. But I'm looking at my gauge, and my gauge was up over 60. It tells me the gauge of my drive axles. But we were on a downward slope. So obviously that would push that weight to the front. Right now, it's just under 60. That should be legal for the drives, hopefully. And the way it's centered up on the trailer should be legal all the way around. My truck only weighs 31.4 with a full tank of gas. So it could only be about 76, 77 total. So we shouldn't be over on the total at all. I'm not worried about the total. What I'm worried about is placement on the trailer. Is it going to be too far forward or too far back? But centering a load like that should be good. The only thing that's got me a little worried is the fact that he put...
In 1/2 mile, turn right.
That single, I thought he was going to put that in the center. I thought he was going to throw that one in the center and then build the doubles out from each side like that. And he didn't. And I was in the truck, and I got out of the truck and looked, and he'd already had 4 or 5 skids, stacks on there on each side. I was like, where's he putting that single at? And then he came up at the end, he said, you want the single in the back or in the front? And I started counting the pallets, I'm like, yeah, put that in the front, I think. And if I put it in the back, I'm gonna be overweight. On my candles. You can see on the ground, it snowed last night up here. Most of it melted off this morning. It was like 43 degrees coming up here this morning from, I don't know where I was last night. Name of the town. But anyways, still a little bit of snow on the ground. It's cold. 37 degrees. Dropped down to 20, I think it was 28. I woke up at 2 in the morning, it was 28 degrees last night. Like 1 or 2 in the morning, I don't know what time it was. And it had gotten up to like 43 when I was unloading. Or just when I got unloaded. And it's 37 right now. coffee. On a cold day like today, coffee goes good. This ain't a very big flying fish. Ain't very big at all. And of course, the scale's in a crappy location. Can't even freaking get to it. We're over here at a rest area, trying to find parking again. It's 6:15 at night. Picked up them bags of sand and got out of there. You seen the scale ticket in the last thing. We're good to go. 33 and some change on the tandems, like 31 on the drives. Pretty evenly spaced to that single pallet in the front. Worked out fine. So anyways, we're over here in Scottsburg. I don't know if I told you that or not. Scottsburg, we're in a rest area. We're just driving down the road and it's getting late. So this rest area has like 100 spots. So it's got a bunch of parking, so we just pulled in here, called it a night. There is a Love's and a Pilot down the road, like 10 miles, but 6 o'clock at night. It didn't make no sense to drive by a place that was guaranteed parking to go to a place that maybe has parking. The Pilot only had like 35 spots, so I don't think they're going to have parking. The Loves are like 115 or 125 or 100 plus, but still it's a Loves. So anyways, that's what we did. We drove 436 miles today. So that was, we got unloaded with that Caterpillar, and then we drove up to Peru, got the sand, and then got down here to Indiana. We are just north of Louisville. Yeah, 30 miles north of Louisville. We got 141 miles to drive in the morning, so this thing delivers at 9. I got to be there at 9, and we'll probably leave here about 6, maybe 5:45. Give ourselves a little bit of a window to get in there. So, and it's going to a high school, so that'll be fun. I've been looking at the routes going in there, and it's tight. It's not really tight. There's a roundabout there right before you turn on the final road. There's a roundabout, and the roundabout's tight, so that'll be fun. But the rest of it's not too bad. So anyways, that's what we got. We're gonna get up in the morning, get down to the high school, and where are we going? Bowling Green. Get down to the high school in Bowling Green, Kentucky, get this sand off, and then we'll go from there.